influencer management, it overlaps into creators, campaigns, and communities. And whether you are a woman entrepreneur or a mission-based brand, you care because you guys, modern marketing is literally as simple as word of mouth. So back in the day, we would just tell our closest friends about what we loved by word of mouth. Now we tell our closest friends / followers what we love via social media, via platforms like Instagram, like Facebook, like Twitter, like YouTube, like Pinterest, like blogs, like shows, like TikTok. The list goes on and on and on. And you care because as a woman entrepreneur, if you are not yet developing your personal brand to share, most importantly, your story and how you help develop pain to purpose, as well as what you're about, then likely a lot of people don't interact or don't know about you or your services yet. If you are a mission-based brand, maybe you've thought up until now, you can get away with not having a social media presence, not having influencers because it's worked so far. Well, I have news for you, friends. People spend hours on social media and their phones. So whether it's social media and or texting, you want to have a presence there, and you want to have influencers and women entrepreneurs that are showcasing your mission-based brand in the best possible way. So that is what I do, and that is what we do in our influencer management program. So it starts off, and what the program is all about is planning, prioritizing, and profiting. But before that comes purpose. Because we're working, and I'm working with mission-based brands typically owned by females, and women entrepreneurs that typically on the brand side have budgets of over $100,000 on the influencer management side, and then women entrepreneurs that really want to build their brand with purpose to plan, prioritize, and profit. So how do we do that? So it starts off first with putting together a purposeful plan where we identify exactly either what brands and or what influencers you want to work with. And it's not just about identifying the handle. No. It's about identifying an archetype, meaning what is their faith orientation? What do they focus on? What do they talk about? What type of content do they create? Okay. And then the same side goes on the brand. Because on the brand side, if you're an influencer, you want to identify what brands you want to work with on the mission-based side, meaning wellness, meaning lifestyle, meaning travel, meaning entrepreneurship. And likely you want to work with those brands that are engaging with influencers long term. And that is, my friends, a huge part of our aim. It's not about just dating short term. It's about getting married, meaning we may test out short term, a month, 3 months, a campaign, 3 months, but then we're aiming for multi-annual and multi-year agreements that factor in content creation and platform growth, okay? So number one is the purposeful plan to set the roadmap for planned, prioritized profits. Number two is identifying opportunities. And we don't just identify the opportunities, we set up the campaigns. Whether you're the influencer and or the entrepreneur, we're setting up the campaigns to start getting you traction in every single direction. And you want to get in this program in 2022 because likely in 2023, full disclaimer, I may be scaling the lower end high ticket item so that it'll be all strictly online, which if you love that, just like I do in a number of programs I'm in, great. But if you like more of the personal attention, you're going to want to get in sooner. Then, so for example, we're identifying the platforms to get you campaigns. whether it's Activate, whether it's Tribe, whether it's Aspire, whatever, whether it's our own, whatever the platform is. And then we are going through the campaigns that are coming to you and identifying what they're providing and offering, and then pitching them to do a multi-month and or multi-year deal, and or up-leveling, planting the seed and up-leveling that initial campaign before we present it to you as a viable opportunity. So you have all that white glove service done for you up front as an influencer. Now, as a brand, we are listing the campaigns. And if we have influencers that we've already worked with that are a great fit, of course we're gonna present them to you. So we're identifying the platforms as well, and then we're listing the campaigns, and we're screening the influencers. Then we're setting up the content parameters, what the campaign purpose is, what the metrics are that we're going to track, and then we're making sure that the campaign activation is in place, you guys. So, and then to top it all off, of course, the metrics are managed. So in this video series, I'm going to break down, so I just gave you a ton that some of you may be really, really familiar with and really, really excited about. And some of you may know a little bit, and some of you may be like, what are you talking about? Wherever you are is perfect. And some of you, if you're just starting with influencer marketing, you may want to go into my link below to check out my Influencer Marketing Like a Boss series, because that's going to take you from ground level to getting you ready to become either that influencer or understanding influencer marketing before you get into influencer management. So think of influencer management of how a chief operating officer is to a company, but to influencer marketing, or how a marketing director is to marketing. Influencer management, that's what that role is in influencer marketing across a client, across multiple clients, across multiple influencers and entrepreneurs. You get the point. So in this series, I'm going to be diving into segments for influencers and brands across creators, campaigns, and communities in those areas. So you're gonna hear all about identifying opportunities. You're gonna hear all about campaign creation, setting up campaigns, negotiations, so many different things. So comment down below if you're excited about this series. Comment down below if maybe you've already listened to my Influencer Marketing Like a Boss series, and or maybe you've already gotten the book. And side note, you guys, the book is gold. It's 100+ pages to give you all the things on influencer marketing. So stay tuned, because it's just getting